Okay. Kind of an awkward time to bring this up, but the U.S. Constitution uses but does not define the phrase natural born citizen, and various opinions have been offered over time regarding its exact meaning. The consensus of the early 21st century constitutional legal scholars, together with relevant case law, is that natural born citizens include, subject to exceptions, those born in the United States. As to those born elsewhere who meet the legal requirements for birthright citizenship, the consensus emerging as of 2016 was that they are also natural born citizens. I would fall in the category of natural born citizen because while both my parents are U.S. citizens, I was not born in the U.S. The weight of legal and historical authority indicates that the term natural born citizen would mean a person who is entitled to U.S. citizenship by birth or at birth, either by being born in the United States and under its jurisdiction, even those born to alien parents by being born abroad to U.S. citizens, or by being born in other situations meeting legal requirements for U.S. citizenship at birth. Such term, however, would not include a person who was not a U.S. citizen by birth or at birth and who was thus born an alien required to go through the legal process of naturalization to become a U.S. citizen. Although the eligibility of U.S.-born citizens has been settled law for more than a century, there have been legitimate legal issues raised concerning those born outside the country to U.S. citizens. From historical material and case law, it appears that the common understanding of the term natural born in England and in the American colonies in the 1700s included both the strict common law meaning as born in the territory, as well as the statutory laws adopted in England since at least 1350, which included children born abroad to British fathers. I was born in Europe, and I have my passport that says the United States of America on it. I have been fortunate enough to travel abroad, and it is not unusual for them to stop me and ask questions. As you can see above, it just has the country. It doesn't give the city or anything like that, because sometimes people that are born within the US, I guess, have the city next to it. Around 2010, when I was traveling through Russia, I had so many freaking officials ask me, "Are you sure you're a US citizen? It just says Germany." I even traveled with my birth certificate to show them, yes, I am indeed a US citizen, and I just happen to be born outside of the country. Then 15 other officials had to sign off on that. All of them also asked me again, "Are you sure you're a US citizen?" I don't know if I am anymore at this point. And yeah, there was a couple times where we had to give money to the official for a BRIBE. I don't know if this is still the case, but at that time when you arrived in the country and you checked into a hotel or whatever, the hotel was supposed to send the information to the government and be like, yeah, we received this person, they're now here on their visa. Well, apparently that hotel didn't send the information over to the government, and that led to a lot of questions. I gave them about 2,500 rubles, and apparently we were good to go after that. I think the exchange rate at that time would have been about $100 US. But you know, if we need someone to work from the inside to get information, I have a cover.